Competition for the world's limited resources is increasing, and some countries try to disregard all the rules. In this video, I'm going to show you the super weapons that the United States, China, and Russia can use against each other.
And leading the world to space helped America achieve new heights of prosperity here on Earth, while demonstrating the power of a free and open society to harness the ingenuity of its people.
All the signs indicate that the US elite is pushed into the corner, and the US elite is desperate to start a global conflict against Russia and China. It looks like the Illuminati has started using HARP on Russia and China, and this is the scary part. In recent weeks, we had a crazy weather and flooding in multiple cities in Russia and in China. Thunderstorms and strong winds in China forced 7.2 million people from their homes and damaged 18,000 houses. Can you imagine how powerful this machine really is? You use it once and the result is that you have 7.2 million people forced to leave their homes. During crisis, this machine can be used to destroy nation's food supply. It can create earthquakes that can damage the infrastructure and create chaos. Russia has repeatedly warned that Moscow will prepare an adequate response against any provocation. But the main point of this video is that if the HARP was used on Russia or China, big time, those two countries will have to respond. And I wonder what the response is going to be. This information clearly indicates that the conflict will start very soon between the major superpowers, because the US elite has started using its most strategic asset against Russia and China. An earthquake was shaking the eastern Ukrainian city, Mariupol, the 4.8 magnitude earthquake, which had a depth of 10 kilometers. What a coincidence, what a surprise. Where the earthquake in Ukraine took place, there is one of the biggest European nuclear power plants. And this nuclear power plant is located very close to Russian-backed so-called separatists. And this nuclear power plant is located very close to Crimea, where the conflict was about to break out this week. I want you guys to know that Illuminati has started using HARP on Russia and China. The provocations of using HARP on Russia and China can easily lead where Russia and China will use an MP attack on the US. I wonder what is the reason behind the US preparing like crazy for a mega earthquake and mega tsunami. One of the reasons is that Russia can use the tsunami torpedo, which will create a mega earthquake that will lead to a mega tsunami. This Russian tsunami torpedo can create up to 200 meters tsunami waves from here and from here. Russia is deploying a tsunami torpedo that could wipe out US coastal cities by creating up to 200 meters tsunami waves. The Status 6 delivery system would be a new version of the T-15 torpedo, which would be 24 meters long, 1.5 meters wide, and would weigh 40 tons, capable of delivering a 100 megaton warhead, which would make it twice as powerful as the most powerful nuclear device ever detonated. Hiroshima was only 15 kilotons. The Russian tsunami torpedo is 100 megatons. 15 kilotons versus 100 megatons. Just remember, 1 megaton is equal to 1000 kilotons. So this Russian tsunami torpedo is 6,666 times more powerful than Hiroshima. Keep in mind that most of the US cities and industrial centers are all along the coastline, which makes them extremely vulnerable to torpedo-based attacks. Just as in the case of the Iskander-M or the Sarmat ICBM, the depth and speed of the Status 6 torpedo would make it impossible for interception. How would you intercept the tsunami torpedo if the launch and detonation would take place very deep underwater? This is yet another great example to prove this point. China is building a super secure version of the internet. The internet will broadcast from space. Why would China need an internet being broadcasted from space? In the case of a big tsunami caused by some type of a Russian torpedo, the internet cables would be destroyed and China won't be able to sell so much of its stuff to us if there was no internet connection.